Capricorn. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Capricorn tarot reading. Capricorn love tarot reading. Capricorn love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Capricorn love messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self, their feelings for you, who's making what move, if any, your feelings for them, what's happening in the connection. So I just want to mention that I don't know where readings are going to go when I get here. It could be really heavy on love messages, can be giving you a little insight as to what is going on, a lot of insight actually of what's going on with your person. Sometimes the twin flame energy is really strong. Sometimes it's not as strong. I really just don't know. So if this is your reading, it's your reading. If it's not, it's not. I just want to remind you that all the playlists, if you want to cross-watch, I don't always recommend that, but they're down below in the description. You'll also find them on the channel. Of course, all your zodiac readings, Capricorn, and all zodiac signs. You'll also find all signs, love tarot readings, all signs, love readings. These are collective readings, love readings for the collective, and you'll know if they're for you or not. Again, same applies. All readings are timeless and meant for you when you find them. If you're on a twin flame journey, maybe you're just not sure. There are very long, in-depth twin flame readings. They are coming weekly. I still do have plans for more. I just have not been able to find the time. But you can always count on them being here. If there's some things going on, maybe occasionally you won't get your Saturday twin flame reading, but usually they're coming through. Anyway, I think I've said everything I want to say, actually. I do want to mention, Capricorn, if you're here in real time, hello, I'm channeling for you in May 2024. But if you're not here in real time, that's okay too, because this is a timeless reading. It's a fated connection between you and I. You're here when you're meant to be here. So whether you are here in May 2024 or many months or weeks later, it's when you're meant to be here. So welcome again. Let's take a look at this energy. It's the Three of Wands and the Death card. Yeah, you know what this is. Somebody needs to get over their ego in order to, make what move here toward you. The Sun and Aries energy, the Three of Wands. This is a coming together energy. We could literally be looking at 3D, Three of Wands, 3D coming together in person and traveling involved. That won't be for everyone because it can also just be about coming together, and communicating. Divine number, divine timing, communication. Somebody's got like a messenger in their ear and looking over here at the sun. That's a new cycle here. So somebody is longing for a new cycle here, Capricorn. Somebody needs to get over somebody being the person that you're here for today. It's your specific person, the person on your mind. Maybe it's someone you're not expecting coming through, but who is being channeled today is looking over at this sun and longing to connect with you. Longing to connect with you. There are, look, 3 sailboats in the distance, small. This is not an air energy, but that does bring in Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for me. And it is still around elements of timing. And, these sailboats are powered by the air. That's the air energy. And that's transactional energy. It's around clarity, communication, truth, information, just thinking things through, or not, as it may be. This is somebody who there's a distance in your communication. So no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Could also be for some of you, there's just communication issues with someone, but it's looking pretty far. So we could also be looking at long distance. But Communication feels like it's been a long time, or it just feels far away. And this is somebody who wants to. Here you both are as well. It is a coming together energy, being able to rise above some conflicting energy. They're getting the downloads, the call, you could say, looking over here at the sun, but they need to get over some things first. So first of all, it is their ego, Scorpio energy. It's the death card, Pluto energy as well. What needs to end? What needs to change in order for something to change here? First of all, their ego. I do feel there are some power struggles here, kind of like who's going to write or call first kind of energy. But I have a sneaky suspicion there's more to it than that. There's something bigger that needs to end, change, transform, in order for things to change and transform here. The rebirth energy. It's the Eight of Wands. There's the communication. Okay. Mercury and Sagittarius energy. This is really not surprising because it's exactly what is on this person's mind. It feels like it's been a long time since you've communicated. I need to show you. Look at this. It's the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It feels like it's a far off energy, like it's been a long time, or the person who's coming through here is wondering when it's, it just feels like, are we ever going to talk again? What needs to end? Is it ending, or is this somebody longing for that? I'll tell you what, it's been coming through really strong. That's what they're wanting to do, is communicate, and the validation couldn't be any clearer here. Mercury and Sagittarius energy, this is what they're wanting to do. Are they going to? It's looking like it's a high possibility. Very high. King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury energy. Gemini, of course, all about the information, studying that truth for themselves, getting it, receiving it, bringing it to you. Transactional energy around this relationship, clarity, communication. Mercury is the ruling planet for Gemini. Also Virgo, of course. And yeah, it's on their mind. This is somebody who's been thinking for a while what they want to say to you. They might be planning something out. Let's see. Again, are you just hearing what you need to hear today? Is whatever needing to end ending? Their ego is one of them for sure. Because it's somebody who's putting like up a front about not communicating, not giving in, but underneath, they're desperately longing to communicate. Should something be coming through, Mercury is oftentimes connected to reading and writing, SMS, text messages, social media, email, probably pretty, you could say, archaic for handwritten messages, unless it's possible, unless you're near this person. It could also be what they're planning or hoping for. Your reading has very clearly begun. So I'm just going to bring through one last request. I would be so grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. Thank you, Capricorn. It really helps to keep the channel moving. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see the energy that's coming in. The King of Swords is still here with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, okay. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. So there is that energy. And I got to tell you, it is kind of an all-encompassing energy that I'm feeling. Like, what I mean by that is just sort of everything. So there is an energy of this person getting some clarity, they're wanting to get out of their head too. So when I talk about conflicting energy, there is some conflict between the two of you. But there's also conflict around this person. Why? And that's getting out of that energy and getting over their ego. And what else? To be able to communicate with you, because this is all I feel like they want. So at this point, what has come through has just been really, really clear from the get-go that they want to communicate with you. I don't know if this just even being able to hear from you briefly, have you nearby. We need to get more. But this is somebody who in many ways has, I feel like, been lying to themselves. It's somebody who has been up in their head, very blocked, Could it be that there's some dishonesty with you as well? Yeah, I think there has been around feelings. It could be that there's around other situations. We could be connecting to the Death card in that way as well. But they're definitely in there with their ego too. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Off and running. Let's see where else this is heading. We saw it. We saw them. They came. They went. Nobody's conquered anything yet. Let's see what's coming in and what's coming in here on the table. We know what came through already. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what Capricorn needs to see. Aho. There's the Death card back. Did you see how that came in? The Hierophant in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So this is, it's stagnancy energy. I mean, you could see that. We have the Princess Wands here in this deck. This is the Knight of Wands energy. This is what they're wanting to do. Look, they're holding onto that wand. It is an energy of, gosh, I just really want to communicate with Capricorn here. The delay is palpable. This is the stagnation in the Death card in reverse. So the pride here, oh, it just feels like there's a lot, but there is something else too. Could it be tied to the Hierophant energy? Of course. It's both for you and possibly another connection. Could be romantic, but we could be talking about commitments, in the way of other romantic contracts, but even third-party interference, cultural, religious differences, locations, somebody who needs to end a job or a lease, another relationship that maybe has already run its course. Whatever it is, we already know that there's ego and there's something else potentially that needs to end for this communication, for things to even go anywhere after the communication, and that we're seeing it right here. The stagnation of whatever this is ending, ego and what else? Connecting with the Hierophant. Divine masculine energy. It's in reverse. It's kind of like a little bit of overabundance in that energy, first of all, but there's a reason that they're not communicating, and it's here, it's stagnant. Because here's the other thing with the Hierophant. This is connected, the Hierophant is connected to the throat chakra. I speak, communication, and it's all they want. It's what they're thinking about, literally. For a lot of you, the twin flame energy is just really clearly here and strong. I mean, for a lot of you, if you're on a twin flame journey, it's here. I know not everybody is. That's really what I want to say. But the communication is stagnant here. And it's connected to both energies. So both the pride, the ego, and whatever else is going on. The Hierophant is a card of commitments, contracts, partnerships, long-term, slow-moving. But yeah, so what is this? Are we looking at other literal romantic contracts? Soul contracts for sure here. That's just not even a question for me. You know, tied to actual leases, to jobs. What is it? It's why things are stagnant here, but this is what they're thinking about here with you. It's the Nine of Pentacles. It's commitment energy. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Your person's energy, that the person who's coming through, who I'm channeling today, is very strong here. They're everywhere, but it's very strong here. Look, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. But I'm also feeling the energy around you, Capricorn, that you're doing well. So it could be that some of you have maybe even moved on from this person in the sense of, you know, well, because there is no communicating here. You know, both of you are like, who's going to communicate? But yeah, maybe you've moved on in other ways too, romantically. But you're obviously still, there's still some connection here. You're here. I'm channeling this person. It's coming through. And here's the Ten of Pentacles. So this is what I feel like they're wanting. And are they coming in with it? It's stagnant. Something needs to end here. Again, their ego is big, but I kind of feel like it's more than that around some of their contracts here in the Hierophant. And yeah, I mean, again, it's This is the throat chakra. Taurus energy, by the way. And it's their reversal energy. So it's kind of like whatever they're needing to move on from. So on a side note, if you are on a twin flame journey, and even if you're not, it could be for some of you that that the person coming through, maybe it's you, is in other contracts in the way of the Ten of Pentacles as well. I mean, it's just very likely Mercury and Virgo energy. But I do want to tell you, this is also what's on this person's mind. You know, like life with you energy. Perhaps you had already built a life. You were building it, or it was on the table, and it's still very much on their mind. Something is really stagnant here. Seven of Swords in reverse. This is a runner who really wants to end this. No contact. And they're also sending an apology. So that's in our Knight of Cups here. There is an apology here. We're going to look at these in a moment. And we're going to bring in some more. Seven of Swords. Aquarius and Uranus energy. It's in reverse. This is somebody who, well, yeah, a runner. We could be looking at running in actually from the entire connection, but it's also just somebody who I feel like was possibly ghosting, but not answering, not communicating, running from communication, not being clear, some dishonesty for sure. So it could be dishonesty we could be looking at around another connection, but also feelings. You know, what exactly have they been lying about? Was for some of you some betrayal here. So our minor arcana, Seven of Swords in reverse, there is a making peace energy. There's an apology. It's like a runner returning, like a shifting energy here. But there's stagnancy around that. Again, it's both around pride and it's also around something else. Boy, do they want this no contact to end though. That's the Ten of Wands here. Connected with the lack of communication in our Hierophant in reverse. Both in your contract and again, there's something else going on that's making things stagnant. This is the new cycle that Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, by the way, that I feel like is on the horizon, you could say. And we saw that in the Three of Wands coming in with the Death card. You know, really wanting to communicate. This is someone, again, that I feel like there's a long distance energy here, but there's definitely a distance between you just even and your partnership and the communication. And it's stagnant to get over what they need to get over here. Or this is what they want to do. This is the energy, the Seven of Swords, but it's stagnant. So it's a coming back in, making peace, getting out of no contact, communicating, apologizing too. We're seeing this here in our Knight of Cups energy. Prince Cups here. The Princess, Prince Charming energy. Scorpio and Pluto. You know, what is in this cup? Well, again, it's the apology. So whether this makes it through in the 3D or not, they are sending it through here now. That much is just really, really clear. I mean, we're here, aren't we? And what else is in there? Because look, it's right here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this again is that energy of this is what I want. Building up here. This is, you know, things coming to fruition. Soulmate energy here. And yeah, incoming commitment energy. And then going to the Ten of Pentacles here. Also with our Ten of Wands, this new cycle. So really, really wanting to get out of no contact, no communication. Wait till I show you what's here. And I don't have the luxury. I'm not going to be able to stop and look and see how are these landing here. Did it come in and I said I'm going to look at these? Was it here or was it here? I'll see this in, afterward in editing, but I'm not seeing it now. And it doesn't matter because what's under here is all encompassing. Okay, so I'm going to show you this and you'll see why. Look, Capricorn. It's the Two of Cups and the Lovers. And what do I mean by all-encompassing? I mean, it's clear that this is somebody who loves you, that whatever energy, whatever moving on has happened here, I feel like for both of you, it hasn't changed the fact that you love each other. So that is here, okay? So it's like this, and it just is. It just is. The Two of Cups in reverse, Venus and Cancer energy. Separation is here. No contact, no communication, and/or in separation. Things were said, things were also not said. The apology is here. I feel like it's just all they're thinking about. Again, it feels difficult in the way of distance, and it feels difficult in the way of some other commitments here, contracts. Again, whether it's romantic, third-party interference, location, jobs, whatever. Super slowed down. And their ego again. But it's what they're thinking about. And yes, I do feel the love between you. Gemini energy, the Lover's card, of course, connected to the heart chakra. I mean, this is the planet of love. It's Venus. And it's Archangel Raphael who wants to heal what is broken here. By the way, Gemini energy, of course. But then we also go here. And this is the all-encompassing that I'm talking about here. It's just really, 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 really clear for me. Because it's somebody who is regretting how they left things, regretting things they said and things that they didn't say. The lies they've been telling to themselves, the lies possibly said to you, or just truth by omission, not saying things to you. But they're also here in this energy too. The soulmate energy is off the chart. And of course, twin flame energy is here as well. Either way, we're looking at somebody who has regret, who wants to apologize, who wants to communicate. There is some separation here. That's just the way it is. You're both still connected. The love is between you hasn't changed. The energy still flows. You know, and then seeing it here, the all-encompassing flipping it over, because it really is just what I call spinners here. It's just an energy, you know, and it's everything. Do I think somebody's coming here with a proposal? I don't. No. This is more validation of the regret this person has because they really regret how they left things, how things ended, how you came apart. So whether this was a legal contract, the soul contract energy is here. So however it came apart, the lying, the truth by omission, the holding back, possibly some things that were said, big, high, not just possibility, but I feel truth, that of things that they didn't say. And some of that is their feelings. So yeah, they're kind of everywhere here for me. I'm going to leave it here. That definitely feels right. The Two of Cups in reverse, because it's, I mean, again, it's everything here. But it's the strong, strong validation of the stagnancy and getting out of this no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Whatever went on here in the Seven of Swords, the sending literal I love you through. Maybe you already know this too, and maybe you don't, because here's another thing. The Death card in reverse, the stagnancy. You know, the Death card is, the Death card is connected to the third eye chakra, the awareness I see. And this is somebody who has been lying to themselves out of ego and pride, and because there's other, I feel, contracts, again, whether they are what has been keeping things apart, I guess you could say, what needs to end that's stagnant and ending besides the ego. So what are they? Is it other people? Is it third-party interference? Is it other contracts? So it's somebody who's been kind of lying to themselves too because of that, because things are the way they are, but they sit and they think about it and they want to communicate desperately that they love you. So that's the other thing, because this is the awareness I see. Then we have the Lover's card, which is kind of all over the place because the regret, they are realizing what they did. So the regret is here, but we're also seeing the energy of wanting to come together, the self-actualization, the energy of, being honest with themselves, that they love you, but there's something going on again around why they've been holding that back even from themselves, maybe to make it easier, what they're wanting here. So this is the thing. There's a stagnancy around it, but this is it's been a really strong energy from the beginning that this is somebody who really wants to communicate with you, come together with you, whether again it's in person, that Three of Wands, maybe even at a particular event that you know about, or just via message. It's really, really clear. Is there going to be some kind of communication? Yes. It's a matter of when. Do I feel like this connection is over? No. Do I foresee long-term energy and commitment here? Yes. But again, the ego around just communicating is slow moving, really strong, by the way. And I feel like if you're on a twin flame journey, that's just something, you know, it's resonating, hitting you probably in a different way. Either way, there's a slow moving energy around getting here, but it is still here. So were you in the Ten of Pentacles? Had you built a life together, long-term commitment, kind of everything here? Are peacocks with their fluffy feathers. That's how they attract it's like how they, you could say kind of, well, attract their lifetime partner, but show commitment. We have two here. So there might be, again, that there's other contracts going on around this person or also around you in the way of, you know, romance, you could say, family commitments, that sort of thing. But it is also here for the two of you. So were you in it? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It is literally what's on their mind. This cup has an apology. This cup has an I love you. This cup has commitment in it. And look at the feelings. That's the other thing. That's just been really, really strong from the beginning of what they're holding back, saying to themselves how much they love you. Holding it back for lots of various reasons, but also even saying it to you. That's an octopus. And they live at the bottom of the ocean, the bottom of the divine. Really deep feelings, you know, and it's right here. It's like even look coming through the sand. It's like all around, all encompassing here. So yeah, this is a connection that has not ended. It's a connection that I don't feel is over, but it's also, I'm going to bring in some oracle, guys. It's a connection, and I just need to do a little quick shuffling. Where's my throat chakra? It's a connection that's not over. It's somebody who really wants to apologize, who loves you, who wants to communicate, who wants a life with you, or to go back into a life with you. There is some holding back energy around communication just in their ego, because it's sort of like who's going to communicate first energy. It does look like it will be them. It's just stagnant. You know, it's the Death card coming back in reverse. So we know that in order for this to move forward, for the communication, they need to get over their ego. And again, it could be something else around that too. And for things to really move forward and either go into or go back to this long-term energy, this new cycle, and the Ten of Pentacles, something needs to end here. That's a sort of a stagnant energy. What is it that needs to end? It's catty corner to the Seven of Wands in reverse. Mars, I'm going to do another one here. Mars and Leo energy. It's kind of hard when I'm already in the middle of recording. I wasn't planning to bring in oracle, but I'm just feeling it now. And, you know, it's like a self-defensive energy, not wanting to be hurt energy. And this reversal energy, on one hand, is like I'll hear you out energy. But it's also a minor arcana breakdown of the ego that's going on with the person here. This is somebody who loves you, does not like this separation, who wants to either go back into the life with you or have this life with you, but something has to end here first. And it goes beyond their ego, although again, I feel like that's just around the communication and even just kind of being in a vulnerable position to say that they love you and want to communicate. You know, it's just, there's a lot of, yeah, pride and ego as well. Okay. I'm not reading oracle in reverse, by the way. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What does Capricorn need to see today? Oh, wow. Yin. Of course, yin, yang. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. The sun and the moon, the yin, the allowing things to flow to you. And this is what I want to say to you too. So, divine feminine energy. And you could be resonating, of course, in the way of divine feminine, divine masculine energy, in particular if you're on a twin flame journey, but in general, just remember we all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies, first of all. It's not about gender here at all. And this is also just about the energy of things coming to you, like when it's meant to come to you, like allowing it to come to you. What's for you? Energy. And before I read what's under here, I also just wanted to tell you the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is the energy shifting. And we can actually see that. It's somebody kind of breaking down their ego, but it's still there. And breaking down circumstances. And allowing the feelings that they have for you to get a hold of them and flow. That's here. They're fighting it. Both because of their ego and possibly some other circumstances here. But this is just really clear, the life that they're wanting here. Again, it's almost like you could say the runner becomes the chaser type of energy. So whether messages really come through, which they definitely aren't here today, and they can be. I mean, look at it. It's pretty clear. It's like you're still waiting for that. And what is yours? What is that saying? What is meant to be what was yours will come back to you. If it doesn't, it never was. I don't agree with the entire statement, but there is this energy of things flowing back here. This love between you is palpable for me. It's undeniable. It's very clear that this is somebody who wants to communicate with you, who wants life with you, whether it's going back into it or beginning it or starting it again. They do not like being in no contact here. It's causing a lot of hurt and stress. 10 of Wands with the Hierophant in reverse. But this is the realignment, the energy shifting, and literal spiritual realignment as well, which is also really clearly here. And it's somebody, both of you actually are in this energy for me. I mean, it is connecting to all of the stagnancy, the Lover's card. It's reassessing past actions. It's what they're doing too. So the apology is here. Whether you're receiving that or not, it's definitely going to be eventually. It's just a matter of when. It's stagnant. But it's also, it's getting priorities straight to take new actions. And that's what's going on with this person. There is a breakdown of their ego, so I'm liking that. But there's also recalibration with you too. So again, whether you are already in a connection, another connection, or you've moved on, obviously you still really love each other. But there is some, there's a reassessing going on here. There's an energy shift. I could go really deep into the twin flame energy and I won't. I'll just say that you probably are, if you are on one, you're resonating in that way. And you can always dive into the twin flame readings below if you want to just go really deep into your twin flame journey. But whatever journey you're on, because this person is seeing you as a soulmate, it's a really strong. This is someone who does still love you, who you haven't been communicating with, who has to not just get over their pride and ego, but something else here. But has not let go of the life together. So we have peace, community, treasure island, regeneration, thinker, and imagining. Yeah, this is just so clear. I just got goosebumps on my arm, up my left arm. Thinker and imagine is just, it's just not even a question. This is what they're doing. Imagining life with you again, or imagining life with you. 100%. Here it is. Look at this. Connecting with our 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Communication that's, again, is even just coming through here now. The Knight of Cups here. The thinker. As you're not communicating, it's a lot of what they're doing. 44. This energy of angels. And also connecting with intuition and gut instincts, which are angels, listening to intuition, trusting gut instincts for moves. This person there is a lot of wake up energy here, and that might be coming through in the channeled love messages, but I'm feeling it. It is a cycle. There is a cycle ending here. I just don't feel like it's right off the bat that the message comes through and there's communication and there's commitments being offered. It's all on the table here. It's a matter of what needs to end. In this death card, what is stagnant? Ego, yeah, for communication, but what else? My throat chakra is going nuts. So the peace energy is really clear already here. The breakdown of the ego, just to even apologize for that to even come through now and flowing here to you. And again, it's not about gender or even whether you consider yourself a divine masculine or divine feminine. It's just it flowing to you. But they are holding an olive branch here in our dove. And that is connecting with some spiritual realignment for me. I don't generally go into religion here. It could be the case for you. But, lovey-dovey, they come in pairs as well. So this is the person here that I've been channeling. That also came through in that Three of Wands, getting those messages from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, looking at the sun and hoping for a new cycle and an outcome. But some things holding them back from communicating and moving forward with what they're really imagining here, which is life with you. Either going back into it or just the possibility not being off the table. But that's holding the olive branch. Peace, literally, this is a 5 that's connecting us with the throat chakra, communication. And getting out of conflicting energy and change. So this is the recalibration that it's like, again, it's a lot of that. It's the energy shift of them realizing, obviously, a lot of the part that they've played in this, the apology, the regret that they have, because again, this is all encompassing energy here in the Lovers. There is a lot of regret here. And also with our Two of Cups going here, it's just really, really clear that there's a lot of regret, there's love, there's separation. It's all kind of here. And it's the apologetic energy. It's the making peace energy, which is really, really strong in the Seven of Swords. So it's also around themselves because it's somebody who's kind of torturing themselves a little bit right now. So the community energy is both about coming together, where it is, and it's about other communities. So again, could be around both of you. In fact, I think it is. It's a strong alignment for me. There's a lot of energy shifting, reassessing going on, priorities getting straight. But it's stagnant. Again, what needs to end? Aside from the ego and the pride, for things to come out of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It could be that, the no communication, no contact is something a little sooner here because it's pretty fast energy. It is coming through here now. They are apologizing. It's really clear. Whether a message has come through or comes through soon, it really just will be different for everybody, but it is coming eventually. This is also just really clear. This turtle is kind of slow. They're faster on land. It's a water turtle here, but they're in it. Look, they're heading your way. This is 100% what this turtle is thinking about: regeneration, regrowth, a new beginning. When Mother Nature burns things down, the ground needs time. The smoke needs to clear. The embers need to burn out. The smoke needs to clear. And then we have the foundation that might be completely destroyed, or it might still have some remnants from before the fire. Either way, their time needs to pass. Regeneration needs to happen. And things will pop up that used to be there, that belong there. And it's like, okay, it's still here. Connections around you. Other things will pop up that, weeds, and you say, oh yeah, I don't want that here for the new beginning. Things that need to play out, things that are stagnant, having a hard time, keeping things from moving. And new things happen. Oftentimes the ground is more fertile. So there is this energy of going back into the life you had or building a life together. It's just a matter of what needs to end. I feel like, again, it's around something bigger. The ego is here for communication. That's no if, and, or but for me. And they are sending that through the I love you, the I'm sorry. And this is what I'm imagining here right now as you're hearing this message. But whether you received a message or you get that is just going to be a matter of timing for everybody. But this is what this turtle is thinking about. You know, they're carrying a treasure chest of hopes and dreams. There's hearts flying off. There's stars, fate and destiny, healing energy, timing, heart, of course, the heart chakra. The star here connecting us to the crown chakra, the spiritual aspect, I know, and also a lot of longer term things in life. Thinking here, look at all the stars surrounding in 44. This guided connection and also seeking guidance, imagining life with you, imagining going back or imagining it completely. This is not over. Yeah. This turtle's just maybe not so fast, you know. They're in the emotional energy. They're also in the divine. It's divine timing. And, well, yeah, there's ships that come along that might get the turtle off course, the waves that are created, which, of course, are ruled by the moon. A lot of emotions involved, timing, divine timing, but they haven't let go of this, of imagining life with you, either going back into it or just having it in general. I tell you, it's so strong. You know, the turtle might go off course and go and end up on an island somewhere looking for food, might get knocked over and be on their back for a while, not be able to get up. I think turtles need help. There's just different scenarios here, but it's things on the move. It's like still going. The love between you has not stopped here, and the possibilities, at least what's going on with the person coming through here, imagining this new cycle together. Again, this, of course, is coming to a 10. Getting out of this no contact, literally, look at this. And yeah, ending the cycle of no contact, no communication, and separation, kind of all of it, you know, and being able to get into a new cycle, a new beginning together. The potential is just really strong. Yeah. I think I've said everything I need to say, actually. I want to bring in some channeled love messages from their higher self, Capricorn. What do you want to say to your Capricorn? That's it. I'll make things right. I'm willing to accept that the fault was mine. Well, it's there, actually. I trust the universe will bring us together. Yeah. Baby, I need your love. Please come back to me. I feel like there's some energy around you. Again, that might be in this Ten of Pentacles. Or just loving this person, but from afar. Whether it's just afar in terms of like watching each other, you know, or there's a lot of distance between you. But there is some detachment that I feel like has probably had to be necessary here in order to not just feel so sad all the time, because you obviously still love each other but are not connected, not talking, and or not seeing each other. I wasn't even looking when I found you. Putting this here with our lovers. My heart and soul scream out for you. Really strong energy. I feel so at home with you, Capricorn. It's also bringing in the Six of Cups and in Scorpio, just that feeling of my person. But even here in our lovers and our Two of Cups, obviously, you touched my soul so deeply. Okay, is there anything else? Capricorn's person, because, yeah, they just kind of took over. That's it. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. Look, community. Connecting with the olive branch. I don't understand why I'm so connected to you. I want to tell you the truth, Capricorn. I love you. That much is just really, really clear. Also, what's going on in that Death card in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse around not communicating that, and also what's going on in their life. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. One of you, both of you. I'm still holding on to this. I still have the treasure chest. It's full. Everything's in there. There's starfish in there too. It's around infinite possibilities, like the possibilities, as we see our turtle moving, but also things making, you know, like fixing things, you could say, making things work that were not working. I knew you were giving more and I'm so sorry. So there's more of the apologetic energy connected with our Seven of Swords in reverse, and the peace offering connected to that, literally here in the peace card. Conversations with you were the highlight of my day. Fate and destiny, divine timing, really huge here today. I want to talk, but I am afraid I still can't offer enough. We have a deep soul connection. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. So what I wanted to say, as well as the Six of Cups that was coming through the Sun in Scorpio, it is a lot of reminiscing energy, you know, the two of you, and most definitely imagining life together, back or beginning, or going back in the middle, wherever you were. What were the possibilities? Thinking of when to see and or talk to you again. And again, it could be that some of you have received a message or will be. That much is just really, really clear. Because I think getting over their ego for that is a little bit easier than whatever else is stagnant here that needs to end. But even so, you know, it could be that there's sort of like a message sent even by accident somehow, because this person is definitely in their head looking at their phone, that sort of thing. Nocturnal energy is really strong as well. Okay, what do you want to say? These are 3. That's, yep, those are yours. They are, that's it. Are you thinking about me? Look, thinker. They're thinking about you. Are you thinking about me? You're my favorite person, Capricorn, right here with the Lovers. It's hard to face the truth. Yeah, what is that truth? Well, it's also hard to face a lot of the feelings they've been holding back, because there's some reason for that. I trust that the universe will bring us together. Did we not see this already? I trust the universe will bring us together. I trust that the universe will bring us together. I'm imagining life with you. Oh my gosh, thinker, imagining, and so here's another one. It's also kind of both of you in that energy. Yeah, look, timing, serendipity. Fate, destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Our souls are connected. I love you. I love you, 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 I love you. That message is loud and clear. And it's been loud and clear from the very beginning of your reading. I wish you were mine. I'm putting this here with the yin. Interesting. I thought that I knew how to love until I met you, Capricorn. You are the sunshine of my life. I was done, but they're not done. I'm always rereading our messages. Yeah, that's something that has been coming up. Every time my phone vibrates, I hope to God it's you. It's so hard not being in contact. Yeah, this is super strong. I fell in love with you. Thinking about you keeps me going. Thinker, imagine here. Yeah, imagining the possibilities. Thinking about you. This is strong. Oh my gosh, you're still on my mind every single day. Well, that's a really, really, really strong validation, Capricorn. Okay. I'm going to bring in a little bit of Tarot Closet love messages and some little hearts, and then we're going to close your reading. They kind of took over with the love messages. That's it. My world is dark without you, Capricorn. I feel your energy. It's the Two of Cups. You are so beautiful, so sending down some flattery. I really want to see you. You are perfect. I'm sorry I ran. My world changed when I met you. My world is dark without you. I really want to hold you. Is this an answer? Look, love you. I write letters I never send. Strong. Very strong. Maybe some that I accidentally and delete or unsend, or just even also in their head. That much has been really, really clear. I'm hiding my true feelings. That's what they have been doing. From themselves too. I wish we could be together. I know this energy came in, but it's kind of, I don't know where it is. I put it with I wish you were mine. Sorry. But I'm sorry I ran. To the moon and back. I love you to the moon and back. It's also, whoa, yeah. It's also here with the imagine energy. We are soulmates. Lovers, Two of Cups. It's just been everywhere here. Even bringing in the world energy, just the future, imagining here. So they're seeing you as a soulmate. That's been really clear from the beginning. It's a validation. I'm sorry again. Sorry, I'm sorry I ran. I'm sorry. Your last channeled love message. Message from their higher self, Capricorn. There's a lot of this here. I love you. Love you to the moon and back. I love you. We are soulmates. Look, these messages are really loud and clear for me for you today here. Capricorn, that's your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I sure appreciate you. I would be so grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so much. I'm sending you love and light always and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then, bye Capricorn.